Finally, one more thought. Going back to go forward. The important events of this week went beyond summit diplomacy and Fed adjustments. The week ended with Juneteenth, named for Jun.19 1865, when federal troops entered Galveston, Texas, to announce that the Civil War was officially over and that all slaves in the state were free. It was the last state in the Union to receive word, and it was 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation had taken effect. Juneteenth, or Jubilee Day, has been commemorated by some Americans as far back as 1866, when black citizens in Texas held celebrations. It's been an official state holiday in Texas since 1980 and is now a holiday or a day of observation in 46 states. Still, a Gallup poll this month found that some 60% of Americans knew nothing at all or only a little bit about Juneteenth. It took the police killings of black citizens like George Floyd and Breonna Taylor last year to put it on the national agenda. And this week, we made Juneteenth our 11th national holiday.
The bill is passed.
There is no doubt that it is an important day in American history. But what does Juneteenth have to do with Wall Street and financial markets and business? Well, some of the most prominent corporations in the country have made it an official company holiday. Places like Twitter and the New York Times and Quicken Loans. And in the end, it's not so much about commemorating a day as it is making up for so much lost time in making sure that everyone is included in the workplace as well as in life. Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan says when he sought a way to measure that inclusion, he asked his fellow workers.
A young woman came forward and said, I want to be able to come to work and not have to leave myself at the door and pick it up on the way home and be successful. That's a great definition. So we've been using that definition to say, come to work, be yourself, and you can be all you want to be in this company based on your motivations, your talents, but you don't have to leave, you don't have to park who you are and how you got here at the door. That is critically important.
I worked for one of the best and the most successful CEOs of his generation, Tom Murphy of Cap Cities. And I remember the day he came into the office and said that as he looked around at his senior management team, he realized we were leaving on the sidelines more than half of the brains and the talent because of the underrepresentation of women and people of color. No, this isn't about woke. It isn't even about doing the right thing. Juneteenth is a day to reflect on what we all need to do to include everyone in the effort to be our collective best.